Will you see 2021's annular or partial solar eclipse? That depends on where you are on the planet, and even within North America. That's because as the new moon eclipses the sun as well be rising, leaving only those to the east of the diagonal sunrise line through North America able to see a dramatic sunrise eclipse. For the West Coast and the Midwest of the US and Canada, that's a huge shame. They will see nothing of this solar eclipse, the first since 2017. However, those on the East Coast from South Carolina heading north, and heading northwest to North Dakota will all see something spectacular, though it means a very early start. Here's precisely what you'll see from where you are, and exactly when to look at the sunrise solar eclipse, from everywhere in the US along the path. The eclipse begins before sunrise for every location in the US. The further northeast you go in the US, the more of a partially eclipsed sunrise you'll see, and only when you cross a line between Atlantic City-Toronto line does the maximum eclipse occur at or after sunrise. Click here to get detailed information for cities in any country, state or province in the path of Thursday's solar eclipse, along with a simulation of exactly what you'll see. Or here to enter a location into an interactive map. Here are some examples for the largest cities in each U.S. state in the path from timeanddate.com. An annular, ring-shaped, solar eclipse is visible only within a 425 miles plus wide path of annularity, stretching from Canada over the North Pole to Siberia. It will be visible at sunrise in Canada and at sunset in Siberia. Everyone else in central and eastern Canada, northeastern North America, Europe and eastern Russia will see a partial solar eclipse of some kind. Below are two excellent maps that show you exactly who's in, and who's out in the US. Basically, there's a sunrise line that stretches diagonally between North Dakota and the South Carolina-Georgia border. For those in Charleston, SC, the eclipse will have long gotten underway when the sun rises just 4% eclipsed, but locations further north will see an ever bigger chunk taken from the sun because they will see it slightly earlier, and closer to sunrise. So those in Boston, for example, will see a 72% eclipsed sun at sunrise, which will look like a weird shark's fin as one limb pokes up above the horizon. A second parallel line, from Atlantic City, New Jersey through Toronto to the edge of the Ring of Fire path in Ontario, Canada, denotes exactly where the sun will rise at maximum eclipse. That's an extremely lucky place to be because you're essentially getting the most impactful kind of partial eclipse possible, save for a ring fire. Here's the close-up map of that area. From this zone it will be possible to see the biggest possible eclipse at sunrise, and perhaps even some red devil's horns, as a horseshoe-shaped eclipsed sun appears on the horizon in pieces.